Welcome back into a brand new episode of Tribal Council Chat. As always, we are your hosts. My name is Bruce Heller.
And my name's Brett Parnell.
And we have another fun episode this week. We have been on this kick lately where we enjoy drafting these tribes and then running a sim for you guys.
Yeah.
So we have another one this week, but it's
But
a
this
bit
is unlike anything we've ever done.
and we both we've been texting about this idea since we decided to do it. Very excited. But this idea does not involve us talking about Survivor players, per se.
No, but it will give us an idea of talking about elements of the game and how people could be Survivor players. Bruce, do you want to tell the audience what we're doing? It was your idea?
Yeah, it was my idea, and by the way, because it's my idea, I'll give you the first draft pick.
Okay.
But we are doing drafting a season of fictional characters, and are going to run a sim on it, I believe. So, this is going to be a blast.
Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting to see how, because I don't know, but I mean, I get the sense you and I probably know totally different worlds of fictional characters, so it'll be interesting to see how many names are on both of our lists, if any at all.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun to do.
True. Yeah.
And while we're at it, sorry, just one second. I totally just messed up my notes while I was in the middle of this. Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
No.
No.
Okay, so I gotta figure something out.
What happened?
I was holding on to my phone and just deleted one name off my list.
Oops.
Or did I? Maybe I didn't. I don't think I did. No, I didn't.
We're off to a great start, guys.
We're off to a great start. I just did 1 through 9. What I did is called I miscounted earlier. But that doesn't matter because I'm going to assume that we're not going to draft 100% of each other's lists. So 1 through 9 of each gender is probably going to be okay.
Yes. Plot twist, I hacked into your phone and am exclusively drafting off of your list.
I'll start speaking Russian in the next episode if that happens.
No. No need to do that. I have a hard enough time understanding English, dude. Okay, so do you want to dive in?
Yeah, let's dive in with my first pick. Probably the most important trait in Survivor isn't social, isn't physical, isn't strategic. It's someone who's going to deal with the elements of the game and never give up. And that's where my first pick's coming from.
Okay.
The first name I'm drafting onto my tribe is Rocky Balboa.
Wow, that's a good one. No one's going to be able to understand a thing he says. But man, those are great movies.
Yeah.
And the Creed ones are good too, but he wasn't in the last Creed one for some reason.
Yeah. Mom and Dad and I, when we drove to DC a few years ago, stopped in Philadelphia and went up the steps at the art museum where the statue is.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Yeah, surviving the elements, great pick there. I mean, Rocky's obviously a fighter.
And also shares a last name with the merge tribe in Pearl Islands.
True, and with
So
Rupert
that's
Snake
kind of
from
fun.
Pearl
It
Island.
was Rupert Snake.
And, I mean, you look at some of the things he overcame in those movies. First movie, lost the big fight, but went head-to-head with a heavy favorite and won. Fought Mr. T after losing, because he kind of became obsessed with fame, so that proves he can overcome adversity. Then you've got my favorite movie, Rocky of the series, Rocky 4. He fights Ivan Drago
Yep.
after Drago kills his friend in the ring. So just guy knows how to overcome things.
Exactly.
Guy knows tough situations. That's a great pick. And so I am also my next pick is like I originally intended it as a strategic player,
Okay.
but also this is someone that can clearly overcome things. Had a parent die when she was younger and kind of had to help support her sister and her mom that kind of didn't do much and went into shock. As well as like volunteering so her sister didn't have to go into a death arena and going in and winning as a long shot. And that's just the first book and movie of the series. I'm taking Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games here.
Nice.
Has also overcome a ton. Became the face of the rebellion, overthrowing a government that was horrible to its people.
That is an excellent pick. I really like that.
Thank you. May have problems with the social game. Katniss isn't someone that gets along with people real easily, but that can be overcome.
Yeah.
As long as you're not Russell.
Very true. As long as you're not Russell.
Overcomer, but also great strategic mind to be able to win her first appearance in the Hunger Games, too.
Yep.
I would say spoiler alert, but the book's been out longer than the movie, and the movie came out when I was in 6th grade, so...
I think at this point, that's not a spoiler.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I don't know about your list and my list. Everything has been out for like at least 10 years.
Yeah, probably. I have a
So,
few that like make multiple movie appearances, and like the last
Okay.
appearance isn't 10 years, but the first one was.
nice. All right, you ready for the next round?
Yeah.
Next round, I am going to go from film into literature with a fictional character and date it back quite a number of decades. One skill that's really important in Survivor is knowing how to stand up for what's right and argue your case in front of a jury.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Atticus Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird.
Wow, going really old school.
Really old school.
I have not read the book or seen the movie, so I don't have a ton of
strongly
commentary
recommend
here.
it. I would say that I'll explain it then for you, but for anyone else in the audience, To Kill a Mockingbird is, in my mind, probably the best novel in American literature. Atticus is a Caucasian lawyer who defends a African American man in a courtroom during Jim Crow. That's the setting of the book, and I won't give anything away, but argues his case properly to ensure that a black man who's falsely accused of a crime is innocent.
Nice.
And that's a skill that could really help in a jury. Obviously, the one thing that you would be playing in Survivor is lawyers tend to get targeted, but they also tend to go far in the game. So,
Yeah, true. That is fantastic. And so, I will follow that up with a pick where I'm going strategic here. Because every Survivor season tribe needs a good villain, right? And
Yep.
one of my favorite, probably my favorite media franchise, books or movie, is Star Wars. And my favorite Star Wars villain is Darth Vader. That's not where I'm going here. Because there's another villain that, like, is just terrifying in a different way that isn't that raw power Vader thing. This guy's terrifying because of how smart and analytical and of a planner he is. A lot of villains in movies lose because they do something dumb or incompetent that comes back to them. This guy never does that. He's always 2 steps ahead of his opponent. I'm taking Grand Admiral Thrawn here
Grand.
as my strategic villain.
Nice. I like that.
Thank you. Thrawn is terrifying, but in a completely different way than Vader.
Yeah. All right. I am going to go. So I've done film, I've done literature. I'm now going to go into the world of Broadway with my third pick and take my first female fictional character off the board. What's one thing that Jeff says you have to do to win Survivor in this era?
What?
Make big moves.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm going to go with someone who wasn't afraid to take probably the biggest risk of all. And that is, if I pronounce this correctly, pardon me if my East African words are off, I am going to take Nabalungi from the Book of Mormon on Broadway, who is willing to, as a African, change religions and join the Mormon church in order to try to find a better life.
There you go. I didn't write it down. Can you say the name one more time, though?
Yes, Naba, N-A-B-A, Lungi, L-U-N-G-I. Probably the funniest stage show I've ever seen in my life. I saw this show in London, the Book of Mormon. I was laughing nonstop for 2 straight hours.
That is awesome. I remember you telling me about that show.
Yes.
A couple months ago, actually.
I'm sure those of you who know the show know that when you've seen me recording wearing a shirt that says Hasadiga Ibawai, that's a souvenir from the Book of Mormon merch.
Nice. Okay, so a big part of Survivor is social game, right? Likeability. And so I'm going to the Marvel Cinematic Universe here, and I'm taking Steve Rogers, aka Captain America.
Nice.
Because everybody in the MCU likes Steve, has a ton of respect for Steve. Steve's the kind of guy that in the first Captain America movie, when he's at basic training, someone throws a fake grenade at the group and doesn't say it's fake. They all run away and Steve dives on top of it. So, like, he's a good guy, even, like, after Civil War, when Steve and Tony Stark had this huge fight, Tony still has respect for Steve. Not to mention super soldier serum, so Steve is also super strong and will help in challenges.
Yes, very good pick.
I don't have a pop to hold up to the camera for that one, but I should look for one.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I like that pick. Definitely going to help in challenges. Let me go to my fourth pick. I'm going to round out my tribe at this point and be even between men and women. You guys know I've mentioned it before, whether it be Michelle on 32 or Sydney on 41 or Caleb on 45, that I tend to cheer for people in Survivor that are similar to me in the background of they like to be out in the world and travel and live that nomadic lifestyle that I've come to really have a passion for. So I'm going to take a fictional character who does just that and who has a tie to Survivor through a certain player. And that's going to be Chelsea from the White Lotus season 3.
Nice.
Obviously, White Lotus season 3, directed by Mike White.
So the man that created Chelsea can give her tips on how to play the game.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I actually do like. I haven't seen the show, but from what you've told me, I like that pick.
Nice.
So, in one of my women's slots, I was deciding between a couple Disney princesses.
Okay.
And so the one I'm going with is Jasmine,
Nice.
who is observant and smart and like loves adventure, goes on a flying carpet ride, but is also independent and stubborn and doesn't like to be told what to do. So I can imagine we might see some pretty aggressive gameplay from Jasmine here, from that independent, stubborn side. But she goes after what she wants. She's good at reading people. You know, she lives in a palace. She's, which means she's dealing with a lot of big competing personalities, and she's able to get what she wants without being the most powerful person, and very goal driven.
Nice. That is a really good pick.
Thank you.
All right, so after 4 rounds out of 10, just to update the audience, we've both taken 2 men and 2 women. So it's equal. We have 3 picks of each gender left.
Yes.
All right. Let's go with mine. I am going to add a second person from the legal profession to my tribe.
Okay.
Another lawyer playing alongside Atticus, and this is going to be a pick from 2 of the 3 skill sets that Kagiyan and Korang gave us, in which cases beauty and brains. I'm going to add Elle Woods from Legally Blonde.
Ooh, I like
as my
that
third
pick.
female.
That is a sneaky good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly smart. Went to Harvard, got into Harvard like it's hard,
Yeah.
as the classic line says. Great movie. I think I've only seen that movie once. I need to watch it again. But fantastic pick there. And she'd do well socially too. She's
She would.
super likable and gets along with people. Okay, you're beating me 2-0 in the lawyer count, so I'm gonna get a little bit closer here in that matter and add a lawyer also, just as a defensive measure, so you don't just have all the great arguers. One show that I didn't watch while it was on, I binged it last year, and I think it's been super popular the last couple of years, despite going off the air a few years ago, is Suits.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going with the character played by Brett's favorite royalty member from Suits. Wow, that got a bigger laugh than I expected. Nice. I'm not going with Meghan Markle's character.
It took me half a second to think who's he talking about, and then I got it.
That took you half a second. How much British royalty is in the cast of Suits?
0, because she's not a British royal.
Well, she was. She left the show to go be one.
That is true.
No, I'm taking Suits' main character, Harvey Specter.
Nice.
I mean, guy does nothing but win. He's the best closer in New York, gets huge settlements, gets big wins.
Yeah.
Maybe crosses some gray areas to get there, but gets the job done. And the premise of the show is in the beginning. He hired someone to this big law firm. That law firm only hires from Harvard. Didn't go to Harvard, didn't go to any law school, but is working as a lawyer in the show. So Harvey's clearly someone that's willing to take a big risk, and that makes good TV in Survivor.
Yes, it does.
So, Harvey Specter.
That is a great pick. I like that.
Such a good show. You should watch it if you haven't.
Yes, I should. And now we are getting, like you said, you've got an arguer in your team so that it's a little more balanced. I am going to add another arguer just to try to separate it more. I am going to not add a lawyer, though. In this case, I am adding a fictional politician. The next pick on my team is Frank Underwood from House of Cards.
Another show I've heard of but haven't seen. Nice.
Political drama.
Nice. I'm surprised it took you this long to take a fictional politician, given that you've studied political science, or whatever the degree title is.
That is my degree title.
I thought that was it. Like, I knew that was the gist of it. I wasn't sure the exact wording. Shh. Sorry, my dog just came running in, like, shaking her toy with every fiber of her head. So, yeah. Frank Underwood. Don't know much about him, but, I mean, politician. That means smart. That means good at arguing. That probably means good at being manipulative.
Yep.
So, next up, I am going with someone who's a good ally and someone that will be good to work with. You need that on Survivor. You need someone that people can rely on and want to work with, and that's helpful and is not only that, but smart in their own right. And so, I don't know about you guys up there. Down here, the big movie release lately has been the new Spider-Man movie, right?
Yep.
And,
I mean, Canadian and American movie releases are effectively the same at all times.
Well, I believe it or not, I don't study Canadian box office trends very often. So, I know that now. But the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies are great. I love the new one.
Nice.
Something that's underrated, though, that I love that doesn't get the credit it deserves is the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies, The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And, like, of the 3 Spider-Man girlfriends, so MJ in the Tobey movies, and this pick, and MJ in the Tom Holland movies, I think this is my favorite Spider-Man girlfriend because she's so willing to help him. They have such a good chemistry. Very smart, valedictorian, I think, of their high school class. Gwen Stacy.
Nice.
From The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Great pick.
Thank you.
All right. So, I mean, we're actually splitting up pretty equally. You and I have both drafted 3 men and 3 women through 6 rounds.
There we go.
My next pick. Done that. I am going to go with the same argument that I made in my first pick overall. But you can't have too much resilience in a Survivor tribe because this game will throw anything at you. And what did we see in Survivor Borneo? Someone was able to overcome the elements of the game because they've been through so much worse. So I'm going to go off of Rudy's experience and add Private Ryan to my team.
Wow. That's a good one.
Fictional soldier from D-Day.
Yeah. Saving Private Ryan. He's so resilient, they named the whole movie after him.
Yep.
Have you seen the meme, speaking of that movie, of like how much time and effort has been spent saving or bringing home Matt Damon's movie characters?
No.
Because it's like Saving Private Ryan and The Martian, and there's a bunch of them that were like bringing Matt Damon. I'll try to find it and send it to you, but bringing Matt Damon home has been an expensive endeavor over the years.
That's funny.
I'll be right back. You keep talking. I gotta see what my dog's doing in the next room. I don't recognize the sound.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, Bruce, I'll be back in a second with his pick. I am just making a drink at the moment. But no, but so far, for a recap, Bruce's team consists of. I'm just recapping all the teams for the
Uh,
audience while you were gone.
Sorry, I heard a sound I didn't recognize. I had
No
left a
problem.
snack out.
Your team consists of Katniss, Udine,
Everdeen.
Everdeen. Sorry, I typed it wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. Grand Admiral Thorne, Captain
Thrawn.
America, Thrawn, Captain America, Jasmine, Harvey Specter, Gwen Stacy, and you are up with a pick.
I
My
am
team
up with the
consists
next
of
pick.
my team consists of Rocky Balboa, Atticus Finch, Nabelungi, Chelsea from White Lotus, Elle Woods, Frank Underwood, and Private Ryan. Bruce, you have the 7th round pick right now.
I am going to go here with someone that is super likable and smart and has battle experience, leadership, was a general, led battalions of troopers into battles. Great relationally, great mentor, all around good guy. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Nice.
General Kenobi himself.
My favorite character from Star Wars when I went to the first movie I ever saw in the theater.
Everyone loves Obi-Wan. Nobody doesn't, I don't think. Maybe Vader, but
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was the first movie I ever saw in the theater.
nice. Oh, that's the Liam Neeson one too.
Yep.
Qui-Gon.
1999. All right, so that means that you need 2 more women and 1 man. I also need 2 more women and 1 man.
Yeah.
I am going to take a woman to balance it out. I'm going to go with a fictional character here that we've technically never seen. Because this fictional character comes from the world of music, which having a fictional character in music isn't that common. Normally, it would be from a movie or from a TV show or something.
What is about to happen?
I am going to take somebody who was villainized by the audience, but wasn't really intended to be that way and seems to be a smart person that was just trying to better herself, which was important in the game. I am going to take Augustine from Taylor Swift's Folklore.
Yeah. Not her fault that a guy cheated on his girlfriend with her. I mean, if she knew he had a girlfriend,
that's not what
partially
we
her
get
fault.
from the 3-song trilogy.
I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, that's a solid pick. Okay, so it's me now?
It's you.
Okay. My next pick is someone that can get along with people. I could see playing a good social game. I also am not fully convinced this person would be a great Survivor player, but I'm taking her for audience entertainment. And this is from a movie series I know you've watched because you've only watched it because I kind of made you watch it.
Yep.
Beca Mitchell from Pitch Perfect.
Nice.
I say I made you watch it. You did enjoy those movies, though.
No, it was great.
So, Beca, my favorite character from those movies, absolutely hilarious, played by Anna Kendrick, who's probably my favorite actress, too.
Yeah.
So, might be good, might be bad, but gonna be hilarious for the audience either way.
Very true. All right. I am going to take my first animated character here. with my last male pick. I've taken all real life male acting male characters or some sort of genre, but you get the gist.
Yeah.
Um, there's always got to be some sort of comic relief on Survivor, right? We've
Yeah.
had a Zane Knight, we've had Wendy Diaz, we've had just some Carolyn Weiger, just some amazing characters that keep people entertained. So I already took somebody from the Book of Mormon. I'm going to go to another Trey Parker and Matt Stone production and take Kyle Bravlowski from South Park as my last pick. A young Jewish kid who's constantly the victim of the bully Eric Cartman, but who tends to be the hero and works his way through his situations with just constant adult humor that is hilarious.
I think that's the most diplomatically I've ever heard anyone talk about South Park characters.
Yeah.
As far as being a bullying victim that always pushes through their I've
Well, I'm
watched
trying to
like
make
one
it as
episode of the
Survivor
show,
related.
but the vibe I get is it exists just for them to make fun of everything in the real world. So I appreciate your ability to talk about it so like eloquently.
Yes, it's absolutely hilarious.
I also, in writing it down, because I'm writing down both of our teams, didn't even try to spell the last name. I just wrote Kyle from South Park, so I hope you
Fair.
know how to spell that name.
I can spell it.
Okay. When you're making the draft, I'll get on Messenger and send you my spellings for mine.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going with my last woman here. And I mentioned I was going between Jasmine and another like Disney princess, technically
Okay.
a queen. That was Elsa from Frozen, but I'm
Nice.
not gonna go that direction.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the things I was thinking of with Elsa fit Jasmine as far as the independence and the adventure and the wanting to take a risk, you know?
Nice.
So what I'm gonna do is I have a great strategic mind in Thrawn. I have a really smart someone who's really smart and can be strategic in Harvey. But we just saw season 50 was won by a woman who's very brainy and started on a brain tribe, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to a world that I just finished reading through the books a few months ago. I'm going to the world of Harry Potter.
Oh, so I have two names from Harry Potter on my list that didn't get picked. So I wonder if one of them is going to be here.
Well, with my buildup of being super brainy, you probably know that I'm about to take Hermione Granger.
And okay, interesting. Because I am between two. Hermione was on my list. I was not going to take her unless I had to. So that's interesting.
Well, here's the thing.
I have two more women left that I'm deciding between in my head. She was sitting there, but kind of in the background. Go ahead. Sorry,
This is a strategic pick to go with Thrawn and go with Harvey for my brains. Because like we said, we just saw a brains tribe woman who started her career that way win 50. So
yeah, I like that.
But you look at like the big three: Hermione, Harry, Ron. Hermione clearly the brains of that operation.
Very much
The other
so.
two would sink into the ocean somehow in 3 seconds without her.
Yeah.
In any class, she's just as smart as the teachers, knows every question answer right when it's asked.
Yep.
Which annoys Professor Snape a little bit, but what doesn't
Very
annoy
much so.
Snape? You know, he's kind of a grouchy guy. Not kind of. Snape is a grouchy person.
I think if Hermione wasn't in Gryffindor house, she would annoy Snape a lot less.
Well, yes, Snape's just generally annoyed by
is
everything.
The teacher that's in charge of Slytherin house, after all.
Yeah. But the one thing I could see getting Hermione tripped up is she is absolutely a know-it-all, and that could rub people the wrong way.
Yeah.
It even gets on Harry and Ron's nerves sometimes, and those are her two best friends.
Very true.
So, That's my pick here.
All right, I like that. That's a great pick. I had her on my list. The first name you've brought up that was on my list at some point, but she was the last name on my list.
I think it's the first time since Rocky that it's a franchise you and I can both talk about
That's true.
extensively. Well, I guess Pitch Perfect. We've both seen those,
Yep,
but there hasn't been much overlap here.
very true. All right. Which way do I want to go now? I'm between three names. I can go physical, I can go gameplay, I can go independent. This is the first one I'm kind of stuck on only because I know it's my last pick. I am going to go for someone that was able to step outside of her shell. That's an important characteristic in Survivor is what do they always say to get on the show? Be yourself. Every contestant will tell you that.
Yeah.
Don't be what you think we want. Don't be what your family want. Don't be what your community wants. And I am going to go with my final female and my final pick as Jess Brahma, who was from a movie called Bend It Like Beckham, who was a Indian young girl growing up in England that wanted to play women's football.
Nice.
And therefore had to overcome the challenges of everyone in her family expecting her to be much more traditional while she was much more British.
Interesting.
And now my team is set. You can go ahead with your last pick, which I believe for you is going to be a man.
It is, and I'm thinking. There's a few names I'm deciding between here, a few different ways I could go.
Nice.
Let's see. You know what? Every season, not every season needs it. Some seasons are just better when there's a showmance, right?
Yeah.
So I'm taking Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, but specifically
Nice.
the Andrew Garfield version.
I like that. Yeah, great pick. Someone that would be, like you say, have a showmance. Also, someone who would be great in physical tests that are usually unmatched by people.
Is having superpowers cheating in Survivor challenges?
Not if it's fictional characters.
Okay. Well, nobody has superpowers in real life, so yes, that was a fictional question. Cool. And so we are going to make a sim, which will take us a little while, so we won't keep recording, but it's going to get stitched
No.
together. So here comes the sim right
I
now.
have the names. I will go put them on into Brent Steele and we'll be back.
Yeah, which the audience won't hear the break. So here's our sim. Okay, Brett, are you ready to hit the screen sharing button?
I am ready. This looks like it's going to be fun. When I find the button.
It should be on the bottom of the Zoom
I
call.
see it. I work on Zoom all day.
And
There
you
we
had
go.
me.
Can you all see it?
Yes.
So, just to recap in alphabetical order, my tribe consists of Atticus Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird, Augustine from Taylor Swift's Folklore album, Chelsea from The White Lotus Season 3, Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, Frank Underwood from House of Cards, Jess Brahma from Bend It Like Beckham, Kyle Bravlowski from South Park, Nabalungi from The Book of Mormon, Private Ryan from Saving Private Ryan, and Rocky Balboa from Rocky. My team seemed to like to end with people that were named after whatever they were in.
Yeah.
Bruce, your tribe consists of Beca Mitchell from Pitch Perfect, Captain America from Captain America, Grand Admiral, you pronounce it,
Thrawn.
Thrawn from Star Wars, Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man, Harvey Specter from Suits, Hermione Granger from Harry Potter, Jasmine from Aladdin, Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games, Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars, and of course Spider-Man from Spider-Man, also known as Peter Parker.
And 1 second, I'm gonna screenshot this for our socials.
Sure.
Okay, so let's dive in.
Let's dive in and say proceed. Frank finds my tribe's hidden immunity idol off the back. That would be fitting for someone in politics. I think he just Tony Vlacho styled that.
And no one found my tribe's idol.
No. My tribe wins immunity and Flint.
Well, we're not off to a good start.
One player from the losing tribe is selected to visit Island of the Idols. Captain America will take a lesson in fire making from Rob Mariano and Sandra Diaz-Twine.
Come on,
This
Steve.
is just hilarious already.
You're the leader of the Avengers. You can make a fire.
In order to win, Captain America must defeat Boston Rob in fire making, and he does not play.
The deal is sweetened. In order to win an idol good for the next 3 tribals, Captain America must complete an easier challenge, but he still chooses not to play.
So much for being a superhero.
Hey, he's smart. That's part of why I took him. I wouldn't. The guy that actually got that in the real Island of the Idols played and lost, and Rob's like, yeah, you shouldn't have went against me.
Fair. Frank has my hidden immunity idol. Nabalungi and Private Ryan bond slightly. Atticus, Finch, and Augustine bond slightly. Chelsea gets injured, but is treated and can still play.
Oh, there we go.
Beca and Thrawn have a major fight. Beca and Katniss have something in common that I could see.
I guess I love both of those women, but that's a weird pair.
Hermione and Jasmine bond slightly.
That's the least surprising thing that could happen on my tribe.
And your tribe has to go to tribal council. First vote, Jasmine.
Oh,
Second vote, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Third vote, Jasmine. Fourth vote, Obi. Your tribes like to be split on the first vote.
Yeah.
Fifth vote, Obi. Sixth vote, Jasmine. Seventh vote, Jasmine. Eighth vote, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We have 2 votes left. Ninth vote, Jasmine. 10th vote, and the first person voted out of fictional character survivor is Jasmine from Aladdin.
Well, that stinks. I didn't want anyone from my tribe to go home, but Jasmine had a lot of potential.
Next up, we know these things.
Ooh,
Atticus arrives to another lesson with Rob and Sandra called Paying Attention. He decides to play and loses. Therefore, Atticus Finch does not vote at my first tribal council.
Paying attention. I'm terrible at that.
My tribe wins a cooking kit and spices.
Stop winning immunity. Let me win.
Did we win immunity with that?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally missed it. I thought we
immunity and reward.
Oh, sweet. Private Ryan and Rocky are having a minor disagreement.
That's a great sentence.
Katniss is having a major meltdown and quits the game.
What? The meltdown doesn't necessarily surprise me. Quitting shocks me. Wow.
The tribal council has been canceled.
Well, at least there's that. At least I'm not losing two people this episode.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Sometimes they still have to go to tribal after a quit or a medevac, don't
That's
they?
true. That's true. It depends on the season.
Katniss, what are you doing, girl? You're letting me down.
This is all things we know. Captain America finds Yo Tribe's hidden immunity idol.
There we go, Steve Rogers.
Thrawn arrives at Island of the Idols.
Oh boy.
He decides to play the sneaking into the other tribe's camp without getting caught challenge and wins. He gets an idol, good for the next two tribals.
Okay, my tribe has two idols now. If both of them make the merge with those idols, we're cooking.
Your tribe wins immunity along with a taupe.
It's about freaking time we won something.
Atticus does not have a vote. Frank has my immunity idol. You have those two idols, as you mentioned.
Thrawn and Hermione had a disagreement. That's interesting.
First vote, Private Ryan. Second vote, L. Woods. Third vote, L. Fourth vote, Private Ryan. Fifth vote, L.
Uh-oh.
Sixth vote, Ryan. My tribe likes to be split too. Seventh vote, L.
Also, Private Ryan is definitely most likely from this cast to be GC, where we just don't know where he is. We spent a whole movie not knowing where that guy is. He's definitely likely to be GC and just disappear.
Well, GC only got lost for like an hour.
Well, the movie was like 2 hours.
Yeah, but it represents the whole D-Day landings.
Yeah.
And L. Woods, after 5 votes, actually 6, is voted out.
Man, this boot order is rough.
So those that voted for Ryan and are in the minority are L. Woods, Augustine, and Rocky. All right, we know about that idol. We know about your tribe's idols. Chelsea arrives for a lesson in persuasion. She must persuade her tribe to let her be the caller in the next challenge and chooses not to play. Your tribe wins immunity. Maybe Chelsea should have been the caller.
What if she had chosen not to play and they had still elected her to be caller at the challenge? Can you imagine how she would have felt in that scenario?
Yeah. Of all people, Kyle is impressing the team. That's hilarious.
The South Park character is impressing people? I kind of just assumed he's sitting at camp making fun of everyone all the time. He does things?
Well, Kyle's usually the one in South Park that gets made fun of.
For some reason, I thought South Park was just all of them making fun of different things for some reason.
Fair enough. I mean, that does happen a lot in that show, but...
That show is known for just roasting everything.
90% of it is Cartman making crude references to everybody else. All right. Oh, Frank Underwood is medically evacuated with an idol in his pocket.
What the heck is up with this season? We have a medevac and a quit. Brant Steele is on crack.
Yeah.
We have two
Captain America and Spider-Man have a disagreement.
And Peter Parker and Kenobi also are getting along, and they bond slightly. So Peter's busy.
Frank is no longer in the game. Tribal's been canceled. He doesn't have an idol if he's not in the game. And tribes are even after 4 weeks.
Yes.
In a new twist, new tribes are randomly assigned.
Oh, this could be interesting.
What was my tribe now consists of 5 members of your tribe: Harvey, America, Thrawn, Gwen, and Spider-Man, playing alongside Augustine, Jess, and Kyle.
Okay.
That means that your tribe now consists of 5 members of my tribe: Atticus, Chelsea, Nabalungi, Private Ryan, and Rocky, playing with Beca, Hermione, and Obi-Wan.
Oh, I need the purple tribe to win immunity. I need the one where I have majority to go to tribal.
Your tribe wins a reward. They get Applebee's fajitas. Unfortunately, Liz Wilcox is not on this season.
I was gonna say Liz is gonna be so upset she didn't get to go on this.
I've really got to try Applebee's when I'm in Florida in a few weeks.
Yeah, Chili's is better, but they're kind of the
Isn't
same
it?
thing, same vibe.
Nice. Your tribe wins immunity.
Good, that's what I wanted. Now the tribe where I have a 5-3 majority is going to tribal.
Let's see if they hold together.
Yeah, usually that goes well for me. The last sim we did, my tribe just was dead set on cannibalizing itself. So
Hermione works hard at camp and becomes tired. Thrawn's idol has the temporary idol. It can be used at this tribal or Nick's tribal. Jess has found the new idol that Frank left behind.
ooh,
It's time to vote. Any votes cast against Captain America will not count.
are they both? They are.
Any votes cast against Thrawn will not count.
Oh my gosh, do it, Jess.
First vote, Thrawn does not count. Thrawn does not count.
Yes.
America does not count.
Okay, so we didn't stick together. Nice going, guys.
America does not count.
It's gonna be all the
America
votes.
does not count. I was gonna say there's gonna be 0 votes in this.
What is happening?
America does not count.
What the heck?
Oh, 1 vote, Spider-Man.
What the heck, guys?
And the third person voted out is Spider-Man.
1 vote.
No, 2 votes.
Oh. Oh my gosh. I had a
Let's see who
2.
voted for who.
Guys,
Captain America and Thrawn, the 2 that played the idol, must be in an alliance together and voted for Spider-Man.
that explains why everyone voted. The 2 of them obviously did something to just piss everyone else off.
Yeah.
But hey, guys, we have a 2-man advantage. Stick together. Why is all 3 names from our group?
Well, now you have a 1-man advantage. Beca finds the immunity idol on Yoke Beach.
Love that. There you go.
Obi-Wan sits out of the tribe in order to even the numbers. And your tribe wins chickens.
There we go.
I don't think anybody on this beach would have an objection to eating chickens.
I don't think so. If there was, it would be Hermione. But it's chickens,
Yeah.
not. As long as the house elves aren't having to cook the chickens, we're fine. If the house elves have to cook the chicken, we might have to listen to her rant about house elf rights or whatever. But
Obi-Wan Kenobi is selected to visit Island of the Idols for sitting out, and Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to get a lesson in courage from Boston Rob and Sandra.
I don't feel like he needs a lesson in that, but okay. Should be easy game for him to win.
In a vote blocker, he must be able to obtain the vote blocker hidden in the Nick's immunity challenge he decides to play. And he finds the vote blocker.
Yes.
That's an advantage.
I also just remembered that real life Island of the Idols had Rob and Sandra sitting in a shack eavesdropping on Tribal.
Yeah.
And now I wish we had that every season.
That would be funny. All right. There's the advantages. It's time to play first vote, Kyle. Second vote, Kyle. Third vote, Gwen. Fourth vote, Gwen.
Ruh-roh.
Fifth vote, Kyle.
Well, there we go.
Sixth vote, Gwen. 1 vote left. The next person voted out of this fictional season is Gwen. 4-3.
My team's in a rough patch. Then again, We started off rough last simulation too, and I had all of the final three. So
it's Thrawn who flipped. Everybody else voted amongst tribal lines.
And that's why he's a villain. Come on, bro.
All right.
We should be merging at some point soon.
We should be merging very soon. Probably next episode.
You had a 2-man advantage. I came back and tied it, and now you have a 2-man advantage again.
And the majority wins pizza.
There you go.
Obi-Wan is back at Island of the Idols. In order to win safety without power, he must compete in an unknown challenge, but he does not play.
Wise choice. If you don't know what the game is, don't play it.
Your tribe wins immunity again.
There we go. Okay. So now we're even on this tribe that's about to go to tribal.
Yeah. Jess uses the idol for Augustine, which is not Taylor Swift, but I couldn't find another picture that was more relevant.
Well, because it's a fictional character and it doesn't exist.
It's in a song and not a movie. All votes against Augustine will not count. First vote, Augustine, does not count. Second vote, Augustine, does not count. Third vote, Augustine, does not count.
It's going to be all but like one
Fourth
or two
vote,
votes.
Augustine, does not count. Probably two, because if Jess played the idol on Augustine, she obviously doesn't want her to go home.
Yeah.
Fifth vote, Hovey.
No!
Sixth vote, Hovey.
Oh, that sucks.
Augustine had 4 votes, but canceled them all out.
Stupid idol. I have lost all 3 people during this swap. I don't like the tribe swap this season.
Well, we are merged.
Yay.
Making the merge, going back to the original, my tribe has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your tribe has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We gotta pull some
Beca
takes
still
out.
has the idol. Obi has the vote blocker. So you're out advantaging my team. That's a way in.
Yeah, but I'd like to not have to use all of those right away.
Chelsea wins the first individual immunity.
Not helpful.
Nabalungi and Rocky have a major fight. Chelsea has the immunity necklace. The idols are there. And no one stands to play an idol or advantage. First vote, Nabalungi. Second vote, Rocky Balboa. Third vote, Captain America. Fourth vote, Nabalungi. Fifth vote, Rocky Balboa. Sixth vote, Nabalungi. Seventh vote, Nabalungi. Eighth vote, Captain America. Ninth vote, Rocky.
What?
This is all over the place. 10th vote, Rocky. It's now 4 votes for Nabalungi, 4 votes for Rocky, 2 votes for Captain America, 3 votes left. Next vote, Captain America. Nabalungi.
Cool, Cap's not going on.
And Nabalungi is voted out at the merge.
There we go.
My tribe loses somebody. We are down to 12. Idols we know, alliances we know. This is a reward challenge split up into groups, and it's group 1 wins a reward. Thrawn arrives on Island of the Idols. The lesson is taking false opportunities. There is no game. Thrawn loses his vote, but he's given the opportunity to sabotage another player. We're splitting based on gender, and Rocky and Hermione both win immunity. Hermione finds the merged tribe idol. So your tribe increases its advantage, but Thrawn has lost his vote at the next tribal.
Given that he used his vote to betray our group one time, I'm okay with that.
Fair. Let's see if anyone plays an idol. It's time to vote. Beca uses the idol on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, okay. That's a great sentence, honestly.
Obi-Wan Kenobi does not count.
Oh my gosh.
Obi-Wan Kenobi does not count.
What is with the idols this season always hitting?
Count. I mean, it's better that they always hit than UB46.
Oh, where like 1 million people went home with it in their pocket?
Yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi does not count. Thrawn. Thrawn has 2 votes. Beca has 1 vote.
Don't go home with that being played for someone.
Thrawn has 3 votes.
Okay.
Beca has 2 votes. Beca has 3 votes.
Are you kidding me? No, don't do this.
The 7th person voted out, and the 3rd member of the jury is
Don't. Oh,
Thrawn.
I was going to throw an ink pen across the room I'm sitting in. I'm like, if you played an idol for, I picked her for audience and my entertainment. But if she went home in a tribal where she played an idol for someone else, I was gonna be mad.
That would have been so funny.
Dodged a bullet.
All right, we know the advantages. They haven't changed. Obi-Wan Kenobi wins immunity. Augustine wins immunity and reward for her team. Augustine and Beca bond strongly, along with Augustine and Chelsea. Obi-Wan Kenobi has the immunity necklace and a vote blocker. Hermione has the immunity idol. If anyone has an idol, it's time to play it, but nobody stands. First vote, Captain America. Second vote, Kyle. Third vote, America. Fourth vote, America. And that is 3-1 because we're in 2 tribal councils right now. Captain America, the tribe has spoken. I think that was everyone other than him.
Oh my gosh.
Augustine has the immunity necklace. First vote, Beca. Second vote, Private Ryan. Third vote, Private Ryan. Fourth vote, Private Ryan. Fifth vote, Beca. 1 vote left. And the person voted out, Private Ryan.
Becca's my only person left, by the way.
Is she? Oh, crap. So Beca got votes from Chelsea and Private Ryan. Everyone else voted for him.
Vote Chelsea out next.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Hermione are left.
Oh, they are. You believed me for a second there, too.
I was confused, but I believed you.
Yeah, I looked at the picture wrong.
All right, Rocky arrives onto the island of the idols to get a lesson in situational awareness. In order to win an immunity idol valid at the next tribal council, he must correctly predict who will win the next challenge. He decides to play and he bets on Augustine.
Also, I just want to hear a conversation between Rocky/Sylvester Stallone's accent and Boston Rob's accent.
That would be epic.
Not going to be able to understand any of it.
I mean, it could be worse. We could put someone from Liverpool in there.
I gotta give a shout out to my mom, speaking of Stallone's accent. One of the funniest moments I've had in a movie theater, that had nothing to do with laughing at a line, was in Creed 2, right? Because Rocky's training Apollo's son to fight Ivan Drago's son. And there's a scene between Rocky and Ivan Drago. And my mom leans over to me and goes, "They're speaking in English, and I still feel like I need subtitles."
That's funny.
It's great.
And the winner of the next challenge is Atticus. Rocky will lose his vote. We know the advantages, but Rocky now cannot vote. Atticus has immunity. Hermione plays the idol on Chelsea.
What are you doing? I don't
First vote, Beca.
like that.
Second vote, Augustine.
Oh.
Third vote, Augustine. Fourth vote, Beca. Fifth vote, Beca. Sixth vote, Augustine. Seventh vote, Augustine. Eighth vote, Beca. We are tied.
Don't like that.
There is a tie. Beca and Augustine will not vote. The other 6 will re-vote. First vote, Augustine.
There you go.
Second vote, Beca. Third vote, Augustine. Fourth vote, Beca. Fifth vote, Augustine.
Oh my gosh.
Sixth vote, Beca. We are going to go to rocks.
That is crazy.
A consensus between votes must be reached in order to eliminate Augustine or Beca.
Which
If
they're not
Hermione,
going to do.
Kyle, Jess, Obi, and if not, Hermione, Kyle, Jess, Obi, and Rocky will draw rocks. A consensus is not reached. Because of the deadlock, rocks will be drawn.
What a shocker, by the way. Like,
whoever draws the odd-colored rock will be eliminated. Hermione draws a normal rock and is safe.
oh, why are we going through? Why can't
Rocky draws a normal rock and is safe.
Come on, Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi draws the odd-colored rock and is eliminated.
Oh, okay. Dang it. What a tribal.
What a tribal is right.
Also, has there ever been a consensus reached in that scenario? Or is it always rocks?
I think there was one. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure it happened once. All right, challenges. Augustine and Jess win a reward and share it with their loved ones. Chelsea wins immunity. Augustine and Hermione both have major meltdowns. It is time to vote. Chelsea has immunity. First vote, Hermione Granger.
Ruh-roh.
Second vote, Atticus Finch.
I forgot he was here. We haven't heard from him. It's like Barrett and Chuck on Big Brother until this week.
2 episodes ago.
What?
He won immunity last episode.
Well, yeah, but then Tribal happened.
Yeah, he didn't have to vote, have to draw rocks because he won immunity.
That's fair. Well, before that,
we hadn't heard from him. The best position of anyone.
Before last episode, we haven't heard from him for a while.
It's fair.
Like Chuck on Big Brother. Like, until this week, I forgot he was there.
Third vote, Atticus. That's funny. Fourth vote, Hermione. Fifth vote, Hermione.
Right,
Sixth vote, Atticus.
Oh no, we're doing it again.
Seventh vote, Atticus. Eighth vote, Atticus Finch.
Oh, we're not tying again. Cool.
We are not tying again. Chelsea finds the immunity idol for the merged tribe.
Does she have 2 now?
No, she played 1 earlier.
Oh, that's right.
Hermione wins the award and shares it with Chelsea and Jess. They win a trip to the spa.
Nice.
Chelsea goes to Island of the Idols and gets a lesson in jury management. I hope Sandra is teaching that and not Boston Rob.
Yeah.
In order to win a choice between an extra vote, an idol nullifier, and an idol good for the following tribal council, which cannot be played on herself, Chelsea must win a coin toss. She decides to play. She wins and chooses a hidden immunity idol that she has to play on somebody else at the next vote.
I would love to see jury management lessons with Russell, by the way.
Oh God, that would be even worse than doing it with Rob.
I just want to hear how Russell would teach that lesson. What's his thoughts on jury management? How does it work in his mind?
I could probably explain how Russell would teach that lesson, but it would contain more adult language than Kyle Bravlovsky on South Park. This isn't part of the bleeping game.
Yeah, screw it. It's not
I'm the
important.
greatest of all bleeping time.
Screw it. It's not
Chelsea
important.
wins immunity, and she has an idol that she has to give away. This is the last round to use it. Chelsea gives the idol to Hermione Granger.
There we go.
First vote, Augustine. Second vote, Beca.
Oh, here we go
Third
again.
vote, Beca.
These two.
Fourth vote, Augustine. Fifth vote, Beca. Sixth vote, Augustine. 1 vote left. And the person who's voted out in the 8th member of our jury is Augustine.
I forgot we had an odd number. I'm like, oh, geez, we're tying with these two. Same two again.
We are into the final 6, 1 week before the finale. It is 2 people from your tribe and 4 people from my tribe.
Yeah.
Beca, Hermione, Chelsea, Jess as 4 women, and Kyle and Rocky as 2 men. Chelsea as the idol. We know that. Chelsea wins immunity again. They've got to find a way to get Chelsea out or she's going to win the game.
Yeah. She's been a key player in every episode too.
In everything. First vote, Rocky Balboa. Second vote, Rocky. Third vote, Jess. Fourth vote, Jess. Fifth vote, Jess. Sixth vote, Jess. No one from your tribe gets votes.
It's fun watching it go the other way when it's all of your people instead of these tribals where it's all my people.
The finale.
Finale
Chelsea
part 1.
has
Let's
the
go.
Last chance to use her idol in this episode.
So she made Final 4.
She made Final 4. Hermione finds the idol.
Hermione made Final 4.
Yep.
And
they both share a steak dinner together.
So unless
I love how even on Brant Steele the reward says they share a steak dinner with vegetarian options, and they only put that in because Nora Selden was vegetarian.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, unless one of them wins immunity, 3 out of the final 5 will be immune.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Hermione has the immunity necklace too, so she can give away her idol.
Give it to your tribe mate. Your original tribe mate.
If anyone has an idol, it's time to play it. Chelsea uses it on herself.
Shocker.
Hermione uses it on Beca.
That's what I wanted to happen.
First vote, Beca does not count. Beca does not count.
Good job, Hermione.
Beca does not count. Kyle Bravlovsky gets a vote and a second vote.
I would
have a cartoon character in the final 4.
If this is one where, like, if it was a real episode, I'd be cheering so much at that tribal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be great.
This is where we need to pull a 46, Beca, Hermione, and Rocky, and, like, team up against one person in the final immunity challenge. Don't let her...
As long as you and I are alive and this podcast exists, you will be making fun of me about that one challenge.
I'm not making fun of you about it, but we both agree, if Chelsea makes the end here, she wins, right?
Yes.
They need to make sure she doesn't win. So, what the 46 cast did to Maria.
Even though I was cheering for Maria, shout out to our friend Liz at this point. Cannot wait to get to meet her in real life in Florida this winter.
Nice.
Hermione wins final immunity.
Chelsea's gone.
Chelsea's impressing the rest of the team.
No, stop it. Don't fall for this.
Oh, she's not gone because we go to fire. Hermione grants safety to Chelsea.
You just gave the game. This is why Brant Steele is hilarious, because, like,
Beca
Brant
and
Steele,
Rocky are gonna compete in fire, and Rocky wins.
I'm sad.
I
Beca almost made the
don't know
final.
what to say.
I almost had 2 of the final 3 again. I think I had all of the final 3 last time.
You did.
Hermione, come on, girl. What are you
Hermione
doing
does
there?
not deserve to win at this point. First vote, Hermione.
What the heck? Why do they all have votes?
Second vote, Chelsea. Third vote, Rocky.
What is happening?
Fourth vote, Hermione.
Yes.
Fifth vote, Chelsea.
God.
Sixth vote, Chelsea.
Oh.
Seventh vote, Rocky. Eighth vote, Hermione.
What?
Ninth vote, Rocky.
What is happening?
10th vote, Rocky Balboa.
Oh my gosh.
11th vote, Rocky. And the winner of Survivor is my first overall pick, Rocky Balboa.
What did he do exactly?
Nobody knows.
Just mumbled in Stallone's accent the whole season. And this is why Brant Steele's amazing, because someone can be a key player every episode. And not only does someone hand them a ticket to the end after I think they win the most immunities. They have multiple idols. And Brant Steele will not only just have someone hand them a ticket to the end, but then they don't win.
Yeah.
If this was a real...
Let's go over the votes. Atticus Finch votes for Rocky. Augustine votes for Rocky. Beca votes for Hermione.
Shocker. Those two were always tight.
Captain America votes for Rocky.
Traitor.
Thrawn votes for Rocky. Harvey votes for Chelsea.
That doesn't surprise me somehow.
Jess votes for Hermione. Kyle votes for Rocky. Nabelungi votes for Hermione. Obi-Wan Kenobi votes for Chelsea. Private Ryan votes for Chelsea. Making the final 5-3-3, so there's no runner-up in third place. There's just 2 people who lost.
See, based on the season, I could have seen that being like a dead heat between the women there.
Yeah.
I also could have seen Chelsea running away with it. I had no expectation.
Fan favorite.
What? I had no expectations of Rocky winning. Nabelungi winning fan favorite is wild. Here,
yeah.
Hold the final placements for a second. Will you scroll up?
That. I can't scroll up or down. That's the whole screen.
Oh, okay. I'm going to screenshot this.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
What a crazy season, though. We had a, Gabler-level surprise winner, in my opinion. We had a rock draw, a medevac, and a quit all in the same season. I don't know that that's ever happened.
That has not happened.
No, you're right. Millennials versus Gen X had, I think, a medevac and a rock draw, but they didn't have a quit, I don't think.
That's right. I don't think there's been a quit since, Julie McGee?
Micronesia had a medevac and a quit. Did they have a rock draw?
No.
Then yeah, I don't think it has happened. Darn.
But I don't think we've had a quit in a while.
I think you're right. I'm going to look it up. This was a crazy if this was a real season, this would be an all-timer just for the sake of drama.
Yeah, definitely.
Hermione fumbled the bag, though.
Well,
you and Beca were allies since day one. You could have taken her to the end and put
Rocky if 5 people voted
for
Rocky, you still would have lost. But
well, Rocky beat Beca in fire. We don't know that he would have beat Chelsea.
Fair.
The two girls from my team really put up a better showing than anyone else on my team, though, for sure.
Yeah.
We were saying their names, and they were doing things every episode.
Better than anyone on my team, too.
Well, you had first place and tied for second, so...
That's true.
I'm Googling when was the most recent survivor quit. Oh, we're stupid.
What?
45.
Who quit 45?
Hannah quit in the premiere.
Oh, of course.
And,
I
like,
forgot.
Sean
Speaking
kind of quit. Sean's like, hey, vote me out. And we still voted, so technically not a quit, but, you know.
Yeah, Hannah and Sean. Yes, we are stupid. One. Two, speaking of having a Taylor Swift character in this, all that comes to my mind is I forgot that you existed.
Yeah. Even me, and, like, I love 45. I forgot about both of them.
Yeah, and you're probably in the like top tier of 45 fans.
I say Sean technically didn't quit. He quit more than Colton did.
Yeah, very true.
Because he at least asked to be voted out. Colton was pulled by a doctor, technically. So,
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of fun. Do you want to get into a line blindside first boot?
yeah, I'm impressed. I kind of just needled you a little bit there, and you didn't react at all. Good job.
I mean, I think the whole audience knows our opinions about Colton, and he doesn't need to be discussed on Survivor along with Dan Spilo and Mike Scoopin.
But yeah, but when has the audience knowing our opinion ever stopped us before? We are very repetitive on this show
Fair.
with certain topics.
Fair enough.
But fair enough. Yeah, a line blindside first boot. Which one of us is going first?
Do you have one? I can go. It's up to you.
I have one, but you go first because you told me you have one. Well,
All right. I am going to give you 3 fictional characters from my draft board that I chose not to pick. So the first name, I mentioned that there was somebody on my draft board from Harry Potter that wasn't Hermione. I'm going to give you Jenny Weasley.
I love Ginny.
The second name I'm going to give you, somebody that was also produced by Survivor legend Mike White, Nacho Libre. And the third name I'm going to give you from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, Elizabeth Swann.
Oh, you said Pirates of the Caribbean. I thought you were giving me Jack Sparrow, and I'm like, I don't want to align with him, but watching that sounds amazing.
Jack Sparrow was actually also on my draft board.
Does he have his jar of dirt with him? I got a jar of dirt.
I mean, I would rather a jar of dirt than a jar of whatever Sage was collecting on 49.
True. You know, we could have Jack Sparrow on a tribe with Mara from the Aquaman movies. If we want to get a little bit meta, and Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have those two fictional characters on the same
Probably
tribe.
not.
What?
Probably not.
Okay, I love Ginny's super smart, super likable. I love her and Harry together. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna align with Ginny,
Okay.
and I'm gonna blindside what's her name? Keira Knightley. Elizabeth Swann.
Okay.
Which leads me to first boot Nacho Libre, unfortunately. I love Jack Black. And I feel like our show is kind of determined to get Jack Black on Survivor. Because we've also said he should be Mike White's loved one visit at one point.
Yes.
So.
All right. I am going to first boot Jenny Weasley. I don't want to trust somebody who gets sucked into the Chamber of Secrets.
Okay, but she was a first year. She made up for it.
Enough. I am going to blindside Elizabeth Swann. And that means I'm going to align with Nacho.
This is why this theme is a fun episode, because we get to just make dumb references and laugh while we do it. Yeah. Which we do with Survivor anyway, but we have new references this time.
Very true.
So, I'm going, and, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go with the two clear stars of my tribe this season.
Okay.
Head and shoulders, my tribe's two best players: Hermione Granger,
Yep.
Beca Mitchell,
Yep.
and I'm gonna go with off my draft board too. You had one that wasn't on your draft, that was on your draft board that didn't get picked. I'm gonna follow that, and I'm also gonna go Jack Black. But our entire cast is a
Well,
cast
Jack
of
Black's a real person. Which character?
what?
Jack Black is a real person. Which
No,
character?
I know. I'm leading to it,
Okay.
but our entire cast that we picked are humans, and then Theron is a human-looking alien. I
Well,
had
not
on my
not
draft
Kyle.
board.
Kyle is a character.
What?
So, I said Kyle is not a human.
Yes, he is.
Okay, fine.
He's an animated human, but he's supposed to be human.
Yes.
Where I'm going with this is you have Becca, you have Hermione. I'm giving you Poe from Kung Fu Panda.
Nice.
I don't know if you've seen those movies or not,
I
but
have not, but I've heard of them. I am gonna first boot Hermione.
interesting.
I don't want to play with somebody that is that both intelligent but also a bit full of themselves at times.
She's such a know-it-all.
Exactly.
I love Hermione. She might be my favorite character in the Potterverse, but
Yeah.
so bit of a know-it-all.
I'm going to blindside Poe. And that means I'm going to align with Beca.
I could see you two having fun playing together.
Yeah.
I'm also aligning with Becca. I think we'd have a blast. She's smart. She's good socially. As we saw in the first movie with her and Aubrey, might rub some people the wrong way, but to me, that's 98% Aubrey's fault. So I'm aligning with her. I'm going to first boot Poe. I feel like he might be a challenge liability despite being the Dragon Warrior.
Nice.
And I'm going to blindside Hermione and hope to high heaven that she's not a bitter juror because I'm kind of afraid she would be.
I would be very afraid she would be.
Maybe I
That
should.
was fun.
Yeah, this was fun. And so with that being said, check out Pit Stop Pals, New Generation Challengers, Roundtable Talk, BB Brains, and just check out all the Reality Realm content coming your way. And with that being said, grab your torches and head back to camp, everyone. Bye.
Bye.